Okay. All right, so you're going to get one that looks like this, okay? And I just took it off of an applique. You need to cut it out. I'm going to go ahead and put this butterfly on this one. And these blings that I have, I recently started carrying them in my new boutique because I kept on getting questions as to where I get my bling from. And I actually didn't know that people have difficulty finding bling at reasonable prices. So I have a local warehouse where I actually buy them from. Okay, so now you're going to be filling in with different things. Now, I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I used all my flowers except for one flower, which is one purple flower. I wonder if I should put it here. I'm going to lay it right there, and then decide. It depends on how much. I think I'm going to. I have it, why not? But one of the things when you have a lot of something, then it's hard to know when to stop. So that's why it's good to have a kit, because you have a stopping point, right? So although I tell you to add your stuff, realize that you don't want to overdo things. Yeah, I'm going to put it there just to cover up some more of those wires. And now I have I know I love my little buttons. Whenever I put on the buttons, I try to not put the glue right in the holes because then all the glue seeps up. So I kind of put the glue along the sides like that. And these little buttons are just cute. I'm going to go ahead and stick it underneath this bead spray. There we go. So I don't know if we need another one. I don't know. Perhaps. We can put it there. See, that's very different than the other one I did. I put it one on each side. So these final things that you do, you decide what you want to do. There's one. And I actually have one more, but I think I'm going to leave it off right now. And I think I'm going to put this on because it really brings it all together. To add this, I don't know, this just looks, it just makes it look so good. Now these flowers, it's hard to get to the center, so you decide where your center is. And I'm deciding my center is right there. Okay, don't try to go right in the very center of your flower or this flower because you're not going to succeed. So I just make my own center. This is the other thing that you'll have. I think this is exactly like the one. I think give you 4 little things. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is tea dyed. I just tea dyed some of my little applique trim. And then again, you have these. You can decide what you liked because you don't want to overdo it. I'll show you this one. I placed these little pink flowers just right there, right there. I placed 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. See? So I want to show you. You can cut these out. You probably end up with 1 because of the way I cut these. You can cut 1 out like this, where it has 2 sides and then 1 flower in the middle. That's kind of cute. Let me see if I like it. I place it in the spots where I think it has room. And you can actually even place it like here. Let's see. Might be able to place it here, right there. Sticking out. Let me see. That's not enough room. How about right here? Place it there. We'll think about it. these little ones here, you can either do like that one where you cut them out, or cut them out individually and place them different places where you think they'll look cute. Wonder how this one would look under here, wrapped around like that. You decide if you want them on there. But I do think I'm going to put these little flowers here. I haven't decided on the others, but I just lost my flowers again. See how I lose everything? Oh, there's one. Just going to put two. I liked these because they added a little interest, but very little. Tiny little sparkle. These little flowers would be great for paper crafting. I don't carry them in my store, but I do have quite a few of them. I sometimes also just keep things for embellishment and embellishing other things. Okay. Is she lovely? So where you go from here now, you need to look at your, oh, I have so many tools here. You look at your heart and you see, does it need anything? Now remember, oh, we do have that those other little things coming out. So I just look at them. I usually get 2 of these things at a time, like this, and I just fold them in half and kind of do a little bit of a twist like this. And I decide where would it be useful to put this. And I think maybe here they would look cute, sticking out right here. Okay. But remember we had this on there, and I actually do like the way it looks, so I'm going to glue it on. Just put a little glue everywhere. I'm going to end up burning myself here. It's okay to glue right over all the fabrics. Just pull them out and glue on them. Okay, then these, I'm going to put them in here. So let me look. See, there's a hole in there that you can stick them in. Remember, everything I put a little glue, and then if I think it needs it, I'll add more. So that's why you're able to get into spots, because I didn't glue everything down tight the first time. And then I know I can fit into these little spots. And then after I'm all done and all the glue's dried, do you see how cute it looks just to stick some of those little things? Almost feeling like there's a little space right here. Can you see it? So I think I might put the bead spray right there. Right in there. Look cute. Now what you do is you're going to clean it up. You go through and you clean up. If you feel like it needs something. I think we still have I still have 2 more of these. Since I do have these in your kit, let's find a place for them. And I kind of just look around and I say, where could it use a little bit of something to add interest? And I'm actually thinking it's going to be over here. But this looks like it's glued down, so I'm going to try to pull up here. Yep, they'll go in there, but you know what? I'm going to have to do one at a time. They were just slipping last time. All of these flowers that you put on there, you can actually mold them to go where you want them to go. Make them like stick out where you want them to stick out. You can lift them up, push them down, you know, flip them around. Make them go, you can actually glue it down if you want to glue it down. So, I'll give you probably a circular bling here, but I will have all this. So now the next thing you do is you finish cleaning it up, which I'm not going to do for you. You can do that. And then I go through and I make sure that everything is really glued down the way I want it to be glued down. Because remember I told you I lightly glue, and then so right in here I feel it kind of moving around. I give things a little tug and I check. And all right. Now when I designed this heart, I actually decided to cut them all similar size and just leave it that way. But you want to make sure you fluff them forward and then look at them and say, do I want to trim anything? Is a piece too long? Too short? Let's pull up and see if, hopefully you don't see too much of my room so you can actually see the finished heart. I don't know, what do you think? Do you like the pink down here? Or do you like it like, let me show you that one. Here's this one. See how there's slight differences? This one actually has less things here down the tassel. I gave you quite a few things to put on yours. See that? And then look at that one. So they're both beautiful. You can decide, you know, on your own which you like and what you don't like. And again, if you want to order one of these kits, go to my page. I started with 10 kits, but after those are sold out, I may make a few more, but I may throw in a different fabric if I run out of that one particular fabric. I'm low on, oops, which fabric is it? It's the one that looks like this. This one I don't have as much of as I do of the others. One of the other things you need to finish up are at the ends of your, here, you can decide if something is too long or too short, and then you can also trim these to form them the way you want. Like this one, you can do it this way. Some of these organza ribbons, they can fray, so you can seal them with a candle if you wish, or just trim them that way. So you can actually come to all of these, and some people will trim things just at an angle this way. Oops, that was not a very good example. Like this. Oh, I know, I also forgot one more thing. So go through and do that to that. The other thing I wanted to do was these beautiful, the velvet ribbon. I learned that they actually will curl a little bit. See how cute that looks? So you can curl it. Where's the other one? And there are some ribbons that do that. you can actually just test your ribbons to see if they actually curl or not. See, I thought I was done and I'm not done. So there it goes, a little curl. I like things to curl. So maybe do it a little bit from higher up. Sometimes if you do a little bit from the top in little spurts, it actually makes it from all the way from the top twist a little. So I actually liked that. And you can actually test your other ones, see if that will work. Test the fabric. Some of the fabrics will do that. That's a good way also to tatter the fabrics. But